What if I told you that the average American loses between $4,000 and $7,000 every single winter without even realizing it? Not to taxes, not to some massive emergency, just gone, evaporated, like your breath in cold air. And here's the kicker, most people have absolutely no idea where it went. They just wake up in March, check their bank account and think, wait, where did all my money go? I'm talking about the invisible winter tax that hits your wallet harder than a snowplow hits a parked car. Heating bills that make you cry, grocery runs that somehow cost more than your car payment, impulse purchases that multiply faster than rabbits, and 1,000 little financial vampires sucking your bank account dry while you're too busy surviving the cold to notice. But here's the thing, winter doesn't have to be a financial disaster. In fact, with 10 strategic moves, 10 things that take minimal effort but create massive results, you can flip the script entirely. You can save $5,000 this winter, not by living like a monk in an ice cave, not by eating ramen for 4 months straight, but by understanding where the money actually goes and plugging the leaks before they sink your entire financial ship. Hi, I'm Matt, and on this channel, I help everyday people like you save money, learn how to save thousands, master money-saving strategies, and crush your budget so you can actually keep more cash in your pocket. If you want to save $5,000 this winter, hit that subscribe button and smash the like. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a bulletproof plan. Let's get into it. So here's what we're doing today. I'm breaking down 10 specific things. Not vague advice like spend less or be smart with money, but actual tactical moves you can implement this week. These aren't theory. These are the exact strategies that separate people who end winter broke from people who end winter with a fat savings account. Because here's what nobody tells you. Winter is financially rigged against you. The whole season is designed to drain your wallet. But once you see the game, you can't unsee it. And once you know how to play it, you become unstoppable. Let's do this. So thing 1, the thermostat wars. Stop heating the neighborhood. The average American household spends between $800 and $1,400 on heating during winter. That's insane. And most people just accept it like it's some unavoidable cosmic truth. Here's what's happening. Your thermostat is sent to 72 degrees because that's what feels normal. Meanwhile, every degree above 68 costs you 3% more on your heating bill. So at 72, you're burning 12% more money than necessary. For what? So you can walk around in a t-shirt indoors while it's 20 degrees outside? Here's what happens in too many households. Thermostat set to 74 because someone in the house insists anything lower feels too cold. Weekly arguments about temperature. Last winter's heating bill, $1,600 for a 1,200 square foot apartment. Literally heating the neighborhood through poorly insulated windows while fighting about thermostats. Don't be that household. Drop your thermostat to 68 during the day, 65 at night. I can already hear the complaints. But Matt, I'll freeze. No, you won't. Wear a hoodie. Use a blanket. Welcome to being a functional human. Your ancestors survived ice ages with animal pelts and fire. You can survive at 68 degrees with Netflix, central heating, and a Snuggie. The math. If your heating bill is $1,200 and you drop 4 degrees, you save about $144, just from being slightly less tropical in your own living room. But here's where it gets interesting. Remember the Texas freeze of February 2021? People who kept their thermostats at 75 during that crisis got hit with electricity bills over $5,000. $5,000 for 1 month. Some families had to take out loans to pay their utility bills, all because they refused to wear socks indoors. Get a programmable thermostat if you don't have one. $25 at Home Depot. Game changer. Set it to drop to 62 when you're at work or asleep. You're not even home. Why are you heating your house to 72 for your couch? Your furniture doesn't care if it's cold. Pro tip, use zone heating. If you're hanging out in the living room, close the vents in bedrooms you're not using. Heat the space you're in, not the entire house. It's like paying for a full buffet when you only want the salad bar. Bonus moves. Door draft stoppers cost $5 at any hardware store. That gap under your door, that's a highway for cold air and a highway for your money to escape outside. Plastic window insulation kits are $15 and can save you $100 over the winter. Takes 20 minutes to install. You're basically wrapping your windows in saran wrap and it works. I know someone who did nothing but these thermostat changes. Programmable thermostat, dropped to 68, sealed drafts, and saved $470 in 1 winter. Same house, same lifestyle. Just strategic temperature management. This is thing 1, and we're already on our way to 5,000. But thing 4 is where most people lose thousands without even seeing them coming. Stick with me. Thing 2, phantom power vampires. Unplug the money drainers. How many devices do you have plugged in right now that you're not using? Your TV, coffee maker, phone charges, all sucking power 24/7 even when off. The Department of Energy estimates phantom power costs the average household $100 to $200 per year. In winter, that spikes higher. Get power strips. Plug non-essential electronics into them, flip the switch when not using. Done. You just cut phantom power by 75%. Biggest vampires? Cable boxes, gaming consoles, desktop computers, printers, anything with a glowing light when off. I use 3 power strips: entertainment, kitchen gadgets, office equipment. When done using, flip off. Takes 2 seconds. Saves $15 a month in winter. That's $60 over 4 months. Combine thing 1 and thing 2, you're at $200 saved.
Thing 3. Grocery store psychological warfare. Shop like a sniper. Winter budgets die at the grocery store. It's cold outside. You're hungry. You walk into the warm, beautifully lit grocery store, and suddenly you're buying things you didn't know existed. A rotisserie chicken, that fancy hummus, 3 types of cheese, gourmet popcorn on an end cap. Your quick run costs $140, and you're standing in your kitchen thinking, what did I even buy? Grocery stores are psychological battlefields. In winter, they crank it to 11. Comfort food displays everywhere. Holiday treats at eye level. Seasonal items preying on your brain screaming, it's cold, buy warm things. Here's a wild stat. 2 people with identical incomes at the same store can have grocery bills differing by $300 monthly. Same income, same store, different results. The difference? One has a system, the other is winging it. People who overspend shop when starving, wander every aisle just to see, buy brand names, grab pre-cut vegetables for convenience, and leave with no cooking plan. Half goes bad. They order takeout anyway. The grocery store becomes an expensive museum they visit 3 times weekly. People who save money operate like snipers. Make a list based on meals, not random items. Write what you're cooking for the week, buy only those ingredients. This stops impulse purchases and prevents food waste. The average household wastes $250 of food monthly. That's $3,000 yearly in the trash. You might as well throw cash directly into a dumpster. Never shop hungry. Studies show hungry shoppers spend 64% more. Your growling stomach is not a financial advisor, it's a saboteur trying to bankrupt you with impulse cheese purchases. Store layout secret. Essentials like milk, eggs, bread are in the back and perimeter. Why? To force you through the entire store past high-margin impulse items. Middle aisles are the danger zone. Chips, cookies, soda, frozen meals, all designed to drain your wallet. Winter trap, seasonal items at the entrance, pumpkin spice everything, holiday cookies, hot chocolate. You see them first, your brain goes festive, and boom, cart's full before you reach produce. Brand name versus generic. Name brand cornflakes versus store brand. Same factory, same flakes, different box. You pay 40% more for brand recognition. Generic products are chemically identical 90% of the time. You're paying for advertising, not quality. Winter grocery strategy, shop the perimeter where real food lives, buy in bulk for staples, meal prep Sundays, treat it like a tactical mission. Get in, execute your list, get out. You're not browsing, you're not seeking inspiration, you're acquiring food and protecting your bank account. Do this right, save at least $200 monthly on groceries. That's $800 over winter. Combined with thing 1, we're at over $1,000 saved, only 3 things in. Thing 4 is where it gets expensive. Most people hemorrhage thousands here without realizing. Stay with me.
Thing 4, the car winter tax. Prepare or pay the price. Your car hates winter, and winter makes cars expensive. It's January. You're late for work, dead battery. Tow truck, $80. New battery, $150. You're down $230 before the day starts. AAA reports average winter car emergencies cost $1,200, most of it preventable with $50 of preparation. Winter Car Survival Guide. Get your battery tested. Most shops do it free. If weak, replace now. $150 for a battery beats $400 for tow plus battery plus missing work. Check your tires. Proper tread and correct air pressure. Underinflated tires reduce gas mileage 3% and increase blowout risk. Switch to winter windshield wiper fluid. Summer stuff freezes at 32 degrees. Winter fluid works to -20. Costs $4. Don't be the person who can't see because they saved $4. Keep an emergency kit. Jumper cables, blanket, flashlight, ice scraper. Total cost, $40. Real money saver? Drive less. Combine errands. Plan routes. Every cold start uses more gas. Don't warm up your car for 10 minutes. Modern cars don't need it. You're burning money in your driveway. 30 seconds idle is enough. Implement these car strategies. Save at least $300 this winter. Running total, $1,300. Thing 5. Holiday impulse spending epidemic. The winter blackout. Pause. Let me ask you directly. How much did you spend last holiday season on things you don't even remember buying? Average American spends over $900 during holidays. Most of it impulse-driven, guilt-driven, FOMO-driven, not planned, emotional financial chaos. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday sales, all psychological warfare to make you spend money you don't have on things you don't need for people who don't care. The move? Set a holiday budget right now. Decide exactly what you're spending on gifts, decorations, food, travel. Write it down, stick to it. Make a gift list. Every person you're buying for and how much per person. This stops impulse buying and prevents the guilt spiral of, oh no, I forgot Aunt Susan. Pro tip, handmade gifts, experience gifts, group gifts. Nobody remembers the Amazon purchase. They remember time spent together. Unsubscribe from every promotional email. Those limited time offers are financial traps. Retailers know winter spending is driven by urgency and scarcity. Wild stat, Black Friday 2023, average American spent $301 on unplanned impulse purchases. One weekend. $300 on stuff they didn't plan to buy. Strict holiday budget plus no impulse spending save $400 to $600 this winter. Let's call it $500. We're at $1,800 saved. We're halfway through. If you stuck with me this far, you're in the top 10% of viewers who actually care about money. Let's keep going.
Thing 6. The subscription death by 1,000 cuts. Audit your leaks. Quick question. How many subscriptions do you have right now? Count them. Average American has 12 active subscriptions, spends over $273 per month. That's $3,200 a year. Most people can't name all their subscriptions without checking bank statements. Death by 1,000 cuts. Each small enough you don't notice. Together, bleeding you dry. Do this now. Open your bank statement. Last 3 months. Write down every recurring charge, every subscription, every membership. Ask, do I actually use this? Not might I someday, not it's only $10. Do you actively, regularly use it? If no, cancel it immediately. Don't overthink. The math. 12 subscriptions at $23 average equals $276 per month. Cut 4, you save $92 monthly. Over 4 winter months, that's $368. Subscription companies count on you forgetting. They make cancellation difficult. Dig through settings, call customer service, confirm 3 times. It's designed to create friction so you give up. Don't give up. Pro move, rotate subscriptions. Don't need Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus simultaneously. Watch everything on Netflix 2 months, cancel, switch to Hulu, binge there, switch to Disney, watch everything, only pay for one at a time. Save at least $350 on subscriptions this winter. Running total, $2,150. 3 things left. We're hitting 5,000. Thing 7. Meal prep military operation. Stop eating your paycheck. Winter is when people spend the most eating out, ordering delivery, buying convenience food. Why? It's cold. You're tired. Cooking feels like a hassle when you want to be warm under a blanket. Brutal truth, eating out is financial suicide. Average American spends $336 monthly on food outside home. Winter spikes to over $400 for comfort food delivery. That's $1,600 over 4 winter months on food you could make at home for a fraction. Solution? Meal prep like your life depends on it. Military level planning. Sunday afternoon, cook big batches. Chili, soup, casseroles, stir fry. Make enough for the week. Portion into containers. Boom! Lunch and dinner sorted for 5 days. This saves massive money. Homemade meals cost $4 per serving. Restaurant meals cost $15 to $25. Plus, you save time and eat healthier. The math? Meal prep and eliminate half your eating out spending, save $200 monthly. Over 4 winter months, $800. Secret weapon? Soup. Ultimate winter money-saving strategy. Cheap, filling, healthy, freezes well, designed for cold weather. Big pot costs $12 in ingredients, feeds you a week, compared to 1 Chipotle bowl at $13. Invest in a slow cooker or instant pot. Throw ingredients in before work, come home to ready meal. Game changer. Reality check. Every DoorDash order you pay $25 to $35 for $15 of food. Delivery fees, service fees, tips. Burning money for convenience. Meal prep this winter, save at least $800. We're at $2,950. 2 things left. We're finishing strong. Thing 8. Winter shopping psychology hack. Buying nothing challenge. Crazy challenge. 30 days without buying anything except necessities. Food, gas, medicine.
No clothes, no gadgets, no random Amazon impulse purchases at 2 a.m. Why? Winter spending is driven by emotion, not need. You're cold, bored, stuck inside. So you shop. Online shopping becomes entertainment. Retail therapy becomes a habit. When you commit to 30-day no spend, you realize how little you actually need. You realize spending is driven by boredom, stress, advertising. You break the cycle. Average American makes 14 impulse purchases monthly, totaling $314. Winter goes higher because of holiday momentum and sales fatigue. 30-day no-spend challenge in January or February, save $300 minimum, probably more. Deeper benefit? You reset your relationship with money. Stop seeing shopping as a hobby. Stop seeing purchases as solutions to emotional problems. Redirect spending energy to free activities. Library books, movies you own, cook new recipes, winter hikes, board games. Spend time with people. Pro move? Uninstall shopping apps from your phone. Amazon, Target, Walmart, delete all. Make it harder to impulse buy. Create friction between you and spending. Implement 48-hour rule. Want to buy something non-essential? Wait 48 hours. Still want it after 2 days? Buy it. 90% of time you'll forget or realize you don't need it. Save at least 301 winter month. We're at 3250. One thing left. This ties it together.
Thing 9. Side hustle weather report. Turn winter into income. Controversial take. Winter is the best time to make extra money. Everyone thinks winter is dead season, but that's exactly why there's opportunity. Snow removal, holiday shopping assistance, tax prep services, online freelancing when people are stuck inside, delivery services when people won't leave their house. Reality, hustle 10 extra hours weekly at $20 per hour, that's $800 monthly. Over 4 winter months, $3,200. Winter side hustles that work. Snow removal. Buy a shovel, offer driveway clearing. Charge $20 to $40 per driveway. 10 driveways after a storm, that's $200 to $400 in hours. Holiday shopping assistance. Grocery runs, gift shopping, errands for busy people. Charge $20 to $30 hourly. People pay for this. Online freelancing. Writing, graphic design, virtual assistants, social media. Upwork and Fiverr full of opportunities. Work from warm home. Tutoring. Kids need homework help. Good at math, science, English? Charge $30 to $50 per hour. Delivery services. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart. Not glamorous, but flexible. Pays immediately. Don't think side hustles as permanent second job. Think winter sprint. 4 months extra hustle to fund savings goals. Make extra $500 monthly with side hustle. That's $2,000 over winter. Running total, $4,250. Almost there. One final thing. Thing 10. The compound saving effect. Snowball your wins. Nobody tells you this. Savings compound. Just like debt compounds against you, savings compound for you. When you save $100 on heating, that $100 doesn't just sit there. Invest it. Put it in high-yield savings earning interest. Use it to pay down debt, saving interest payments. Every dollar saved generates more savings over time. Snowball effect. Winter is perfect to build momentum because savings opportunities are everywhere. We blew past $5,000, but here's where it gets better. Take that money, immediately move it to a separate savings account. Don't leave it in checking where you'll spend it. Move it, lock it away. $5,000 in high-yield savings at 4.5% interest, $225 interest next year, just for letting it sit. Or pay down debt. $5,000 on credit card debt at 18% saves $900 yearly in interest payments. Or invest. $5,000 in index fund with 7% annual return becomes $6,900 in 5 years without adding a penny. This is compound effect. Your winter savings don't just help now, they set you up for financial wins for years to come. We just walked through 10 specific tactical things to save $5,000 this winter. Not theory, actual moves. Drop your thermostat, unplug phantom vampires, shop groceries like a sniper, prep your car, budget holidays, audit subscriptions, meal prep military style, do no spend challenge, start side hustle, let savings compound. This winter, you have a choice. Sleepwalk through cold months and wake up in spring wondering where money went, or be strategic, intentional, ruthless about protecting your cash. Winter is financially rigged against you, but now you see the game. When you see it, you can win it.
What are you going to do? Let this winter drain your bank account like everyone else, or implement these 10 things and save $5,000? The choice is yours. If this helped, smash that like button. Drop a comment with your winter savings goal. If you're serious about learning how to save thousands, building money saving strategies, and crushing your budget, subscribe to this channel. This winter, you're not on the losing side. You're on the winning side. Now, go make it happen.